you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe. I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy. What do you do? I can spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
First carry for James Conner. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. It's complete to Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. A look there at the numbers a week ago for Allen. 14 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
I can remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Packers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so try to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games.
Picked up by Matt Wilson. And the Cards are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. There's a short one caught by Ryman. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Now Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
He managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd down.
Murray now. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Rashawn Gary in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung right there.
The sack coming from Big Dalvin Tomlinson.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Look at this Arizona defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Murray again. This is Connor. And space tough to come by there. So we get maybe a yard to the 37. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down at the 37.
There's Murray. He's gotten it right here over the middle. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 36.
6 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
They run behind center with Connor. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and more.
On play action, it's Murray. There's a short one caught by Ryman. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Murray again. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
6 yards.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. They'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Packers.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup. brings up second.
We're scoreless after one. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going on the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Watson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 17-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. This is caught by Williams. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing. Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Here's Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 23. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Now Murray off play action. Being chased out left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
That's good. Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Murray. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing now is Murray. That pass completed to Dortch. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a gain of 6.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Murray going to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and rather hurt their team, they won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Love from the gun on third down. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
5-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray. This will be swung out here for counter. And counter going to pick up the Cardinals first down as he'll get this up to midfield. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the gun, a give to counter. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Here's Murray. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
to throw, it's Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
a gain of 16 yards. And
Love.
First down.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Touchdown, Packers! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Man open, here is Jones. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 37.
Murray now to throw. That's complete to Michael Wilson. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Now Murray going right back to Wilson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
For the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Packers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Love now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Packers.
To throw now. Here's Love. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They start the drive with Conner. Oh, heck of a move. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, a run with Conner. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. The left side completion to Jones. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Pressure, and down he goes. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken from just outside the 30. Call it 6 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10 at about the 32. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down, Green Bay.
Now a carry for Allen. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. That is caught. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
A gain of 7. And the Packers first down.
They'll run with Allen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
First down, Packers.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Love looking to throw it. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First down, Green Bay.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Zaven Collins. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 18 now. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and the result, a Green Bay score. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. We focus our attention on the Green Bay defense as they head out. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field, essentially, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they accomplished.
They accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go around? From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down at the 30.
Murray now. Goes right back to McBride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
First and 10.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
brings up
They work now on
9.
2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Screen pass to Connor. They juked him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray going to fire one out wide. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Connor. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Again, it'll be Connor. Well, and he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and goal.
Murray going to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Fair catch. Signaled for
the football going back over to Arizona now. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That pass completed to Dortch. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. Big yardage there on the scramble. That gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals.
On the counter, it's Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. Well, the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Packers first down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. And right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score.
Dalvin Tomlinson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket, because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back, but every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Well, hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 15. A little under 1:50 remaining. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. There's a short one caught by Ryman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. from the gun. Murray. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Here we go. This is fourth down. Now Brissett. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Allen. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll run again. And a nifty footwork. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Down to a knee goes Love, and that should be the final act of this football game. So it's all over. A Green Bay